In the ancient city of Benin, there lived a rich and respected man named Osozua. Blessed with 4 wives, he was the envy of many. Yet, despite his wealth and family, Osozua had only one child, a daughter named Ima, whose beauty no words could describe. People whispered that she was carved from the stars, for her face shone like the morning sun, and her voice was like the gentle hum of the river. Ima, a stunning young woman with radiant skin and long, flowing hair, stands by the riverbank. She wears traditional Benin attire, an elegant wrapper and coral beads. The sunlight reflects off the water, making her glow like an ethereal being. As Ima grew, suitors came from kingdoms near and far, princes and noblemen alike, hoping to marry her. Yet Ima refused them all. She would say softly, "I do not belong to this world. I am of another place." Rumors began to spread among the people. Some said she was a daughter of the river spirits. Sent to walk among men. Others claimed that on the night she was born, a mysterious light had descended from the heavens, blessing her. Princes compete for her hand at Osozuwa's compound. Several richly dressed princes from neighboring kingdoms arrive on horseback. Their escorts carry gifts, ivory, gold, and fine fabrics, laid out before Osozuwa and his daughter Ima, who watches silently, a mysterious smile on her lips. The princes came with gifts, golden bracelets, fine cloths, and treasures from distant lands. Yet Ima would not even glance at them. "I belong to another world," she repeated. Her father Osozuwa, though proud, was troubled. "Why do you turn them away, my daughter?" he asked. But Ima only smiled. "You will understand soon, my father." The day of the traditional marriage, the village is alive with celebration, drums beat, women sing, and dancers in vibrant attire leap into the air. Ima is dressed in breathtaking bridal attire, coral beads adorn her neck and hair, and her beauty leaves everyone breathless. The guests look joyful, but Ima stands apart, her gaze fixed on the distant river. One day, a prince more powerful and determined than all the others convinced Osozuwa to give his daughter's hand in marriage. A date was set, and the village erupted in celebration. On the morning of the traditional wedding, Ima was dressed like a queen, more beautiful than ever. But as the guests gathered, Ima walked calmly away from the compound, ignoring the calls of her family. She moved as if in a trance toward the great river that ran behind the village. Ima stands at the edge of the river, her feet touching the water. The sun sets behind her, painting the sky in orange and purple hues. Villagers, including her family, watch in awe and fear from a distance as a strange, glowing mist begins to rise from Osozuwa, and the villagers followed her, shouting her name. "Ima, come back!" her father cried. But Ima turned, her face calm and glowing with a strange light. "I told you, father, I do not belong here. My time has come to return home." With those words, she stepped into the river. The water shimmered, and the air grew still. Before their eyes, Ima's figure melted into the waves, and the river swallowed her completely. A soft, haunting melody lingered in the air as the villagers stared. Frozen. Osozuwa kneels by the river, tears streaming down his face. The river reflects the moon, and its surface is calm and silent. In the background, villagers murmur and look on in awe. Osozuwa wept by the riverbank, but his daughter was gone. From that day forward, the villagers called the place Ima's River. They said she had returned to the world of spirits, and fishermen claimed to hear her song on quiet nights, floating over the water. To this day, the legend of Ima, the daughter of the river, is told across the land, a story of beauty, mystery, and the bond between worlds. The village in mourning, women outside their huts, head bowed, and men talking quietly. The river looks calm and indifferent. The village mourns Ima, daughter of the river. The legend continues. A group of young children play at the riverbank, giggling as the skip stones tell them, pointing at the water, "That's where Ima went to live with the spirit." The river at midnight, glowing faintly under the full moon. Decades passes by as Osozuwa will not forget the memories of his one and only daughter. There comes a time when the gods of the land sent a message to Osozuwa that he was going to have another child which would take away his sorrow forever, but Osozuwa was scared. The child was later given birth to in the village just as the gods of the village prophetess said another female, When the child was 12 years old, she begins to attend to the needs of the villagers through herbs by the help of the gods of the land. An expression. Could this be another Ima? This child does an amazing things. In another instance, the child was telling the parents of things to happen in the nearest future, but was ready to get married this time. Around the young men were scared to get close. It because a full-grown beautiful African woman, now the father was of age and wanting to see it introducing someone to him as her husband-to-be. One day she told her father of a young farmer she saw in th dream, which she said that is the God's choice for her, but the father of it was pleased with her decision. After meeting previously, it and the young farmer they planned a date for the both family to meet formally. They were sitting under a very big tree while they awaited the beautiful damsel. They all were sitting in circles.